Hey everybody, it's Overkill here with a brand new series in Hearts of Iron 4. Today we're playing in the Road to 56 mod, and today we're going to be undertaking a communist Brazil. So me and a friend from work have been playing a fascist Brazil game in our spare time, which has been very fun and has actually worked very well. So I do want to see how well I can do with a communist Brazil. Because obviously South America is ripe for expansion for a player-controlled country. So this should be pretty fun. So of course, I'm not sure if I'll really want to create my own faction or if I'll just join the Comintern. I'll probably try to make my own and kind of puppet some of the countries down here, and of course some of the countries here, Mexico, United States, all that good stuff. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. And we'll see what we can do with our communist country. Alright, so we start off with a decent navy, lots of subs. Do we have anybody that... Seawolf, perfect. So we'll get him to just do search and destroy around there. Anyway, let's see what we can do. So what kind of focuses do we have first off to become communist? Should be all the way down here. Yep. So we'd have to get... We'll have to... Yeah. Okay, that's not really what I'm looking for, I don't think. Yeah, here we go. This is where you become a communist. Alright, so we'd have to go down national security law, populism, then this, and then this is where we would start becoming communist. Alright, well, first of all, let's do this because that's only 14 days, and let's start doing stuff like that, and let's build some civilian factories. We have free dockyards. We're already at a negative for steel, so we might want to fix that first. What are we producing? We're not producing any any support equipment, so we'll probably want to do that. We'll definitely want to do that first. We do have cavalry. We do have a tank division. All right. So do we have any? Okay, we do have tanks out already, which is interesting. We'll have to be careful with those so that they don't get kind of messed up. But yeah, so we can't really train anybody yet. I mean, we can start training some infantry divisions. Oh, whoops, that's not what I wanted. We'll just set them there. They won't train, of course, until we have the stuff for them, but that should be fine. And then we'll also start off with some support equipment. And like I said, we don't really have the resources for stuff like this. Well, we'll put them there anyway. We'll just make some convoys for now. So then we have unassigned divisions. So let's get pretty much everybody in an army. There you go. That is everybody. So that's 14. We have a few field marshals right off the bat, which is nice. Let's start using this guy, and we'll just keep them all together. They're all trained, which is nice. Alright, so what do we need? We need 2 oil and 6 steel. Right, alright. So we're going to be going communist, so we definitely want to get our things from the Soviets as much as we can. Luckily, we only needed to give away 2 factories for that, and now we're in a surplus of everything. Beautiful. Alright, so we're missing equipment production of motorized and light tank. So let's get those going, just so that they're started. Yeah, basically we just wait. We'll just wait for these quick focuses to finish. And yeah, like Paraguay and Uruguay will probably be our first targets, because they're small countries that are pretty easy to take out. So that helped with our national unity. So yeah, we have to finish all of these to get down into populism. Continuous focus setups. Oh yeah, sure. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's get those out of the way real quick, just so that they're done. And let's get our army on the border with Paraguay. We might as well just tell them to do something. Alright, so we are starting to produce our infantry equipment, which is good. During this night, the life of important journalist Carlos Lacerda was threatened. Long opposed to the Vargas dictatorship, the public man managed to preserve his life. However, Major Rubens Florentio Vaz of the Brazilian Air Force, the political organ of Eduardo Gomez, there we go, was lethally injured. Okay. So we're losing national unity, but every other party goes up instead of non-aligned. Okay. So we're losing national unity by my 0.10. Okay. We're gonna have to try to counteract that. Let's get some political power gain. Alright. The Cohen Plan. Through Captain Morao, a document theoretically written by the ANL has arisen in your hands. It contains a well-detailed plan to assassinate the candidates for the 1938 election. Armando Celes and Jose America. I don't know. An action must be taken by us, even though our intelligence services can't deduct the veracity of the document. Ooh, I could get the civilian factories instead of changing there, because we're going to be able to control that anyway. The 2 civilian factories would be nice, instead of just us rising to communism. Oh, Germany's remilitarized the Rhineland. That's fine. Because I mean, we can just do this. This will help with our communism just by doing that. But there might be some other things that we want to do. We'll also want to cut that back when we can. Yeah, let's start going communism now. We have 500,000 men that we can turn into troops once we get the means to do so. Alright, so this will be finished in just a moment. There we go. So now we're free to start moving down, which will be nice. So daily democracy support will just go down. What else can we really do? We can get Ministry of the Armed Forces, which helps with that kind of stuff. Mostly experience and things. This would be very useful with helping with our resources. I mean, that's only 7 days, so we might as well get that. Because if we can become self-sufficient, then all of our factories will just, you know, completely benefit our country, which would be very nice. Alright, so that's finished. Let's do... Oh, that's a 70-day one, but that's fine. That'll give us 10 more national unity, which will be nice. But yeah, this is the Road to 56 mod, guys, if you haven't seen it before. It's a very, very, very good mod. Obviously, it's completely historically inaccurate because it allows pretty much every country to do very great things. Like, for example, I was doing a stream a couple of weeks ago as Austria, and I managed to take, like, most of the land around here and all of England and stuff like that. Like, it's crazy. You can completely ignore the Anschluss and stuff, or avoid it, rather, which is very fun. I'm just trying to find the claims. Oh, never mind. Ah, it's the fascists. Okay, only the fascists get the claims. Okay. Interesting. Whereas the communists just get all this extra stuff. Interesting. So we'll have to justify wars ourselves. That's fine though. Actually, I might not fight Paraguay. They're already communist, so if we could become communist, we could make them our friend. I mean, I could conquer them and maybe puppet them or something, but because obviously they'll just join my faction instead of just being mine. Uruguay for sure has to go down. Democratic, they can't be allowed to survive. So communism is going up 0.05 a day, which is good. So very soon it should be the biggest out of the three major ideologies, which will be good. But now we just wait, basically. But yeah, like pretty much every time I play Road to 56, it'll always end up with the Axis fighting the Allies and then the Russians fighting the Allies. So it'll just become like a three-way war. And then when the dust is settled, the Soviets usually invade the Axis and just overpower them. That's pretty much what always happens. Alright, so we finished that. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh, we get a boost in communism, but our national unity goes down a little bit, but that's fine. So now communism is the biggest ideology, which is good. That'll be very helpful. Very helpful indeed. What do we have here? Oh, we have a good number of fighters and medium bombers. Okay, that's nice. Alright, and we're able to modify our government if we want to. I'm not really sure what things we'd want to do, but there we go. We got a little bit of a boost there. Yeah, 97 steel would be very nice in 70 days. Yeah, maybe we should go with this. It's just a 14-day one once again. There we go. Very fast. We'll remove the national spirit under U.S. protection. Wherever that is. I can't really check it, but that gives us 5 national unity. We should probably go ahead and do this. It's just 7 days, and we'll get 18 oil out of it, which would be great. And now I should check my trade. Because, yeah, we don't need to use up that factory. The steel one we still do. But let's go ahead and quickly do populism. And yeah, we'll see what we can do with these guys. Of course, we'll have to wait. We'll have to wait until we become communism, or become communism, before we become communist, to declare war on anybody. And we'll probably need I'm not sure if the communists need a certain amount of world tension to declare war, but we'll see. Division training time could be useful. But also we have our national character, which I'm pretty sure we can actually use to get more communism. Oh, we should do that to counteract our national unity going down. Oh, more communism support, thank you. Yeah, let's get our weekly stuff up. So now it's going up now instead of down, which is great. So we're now 52% communist, so within a matter of weeks the country should change its politics, which will be nice. Oh, soldiers desert to communist partisans. Okay. So we lose a little bit of manpower because communists are recruiting people. Oh wow, and yeah, another big jump to 67%. Give me the communism. Oh, there we go. So we finished that as well. We can't do that quite yet. Let's go ahead and get engineer company. There we go. They demand this. So we'll lose national unity, but we will become communist. There we go. So we're now the Brazilian Socialist Republic. Excellent. It's exactly what I wanted. So now we can justify wars whenever we want. Alright. Because I'm not sure what I want to do with Paraguay yet, I'm going to fight Uruguay first. So we're going to go ahead and justify a war against them. It's going to last a long time. Now America is guaranteeing the independence, but me and my friend learned from the game that we played as the fascists that they actually won't do anything, or they shouldn't anyway. There we go, populism is finished. So now if we wanted to, we could go with this. That would give us political power and more change towards communism, which doesn't really matter. But leading down here gets rid of the other two parties a little bit, and then does all this stuff. Which we could do, or we could just start going for all of this stuff, which we probably should, just to get all that steel. That'll be very useful. Yeah, let's go with the steel first. And yeah, we'll continue our justification against them, which will be 19th of March 1937. And yeah, they should be pretty easy to get rid of. Yeah, there we go. Brazilian Socialist Republic. Beautiful. Didn't take as long as I thought it would. Which is nice. Which is very nice. Hopefully we can invade Uruguay this episode. That would be preferable. There's also a national character that speeds it up, I think. Yeah, 50% justify war goal time. That'll be nice. But yeah, they want a non-aggression, or they would take a non-aggression pact. Oh. Oh, yes, this is the war event for Uruguay. Alright, never mind. I thought that was happening to me. Alright, so while we're waiting for that... Oh, Italy annexed Ethiopia. There we go. They'll lose that without a doubt. What else could we be doing? We're building more and more civilian factories, which is good. Still not really producing anything other than guns. I mean, guns are good, but it would be nice to have all the things that we need. So we'll have to start building some military factories. Let's build 4. So yeah, you can see Uruguay only has 2 divisions, so they should be pretty easy to get rid of. See, now it would make justifications against us almost instant, which, I mean, it doesn't really matter, but yeah, let's do it. We also got our steel, which is great. So now we have a big surplus of that. So we'll go ahead and cancel that trade just for an extra factory. So that'll be finished the 12th of October, which is good. And then that would give us a bunch of chromium and tungsten and aluminum. So basically everything else that we need. But yeah, what we need is to oh, actually, yeah, this is what I wanted to go down. It actually makes the Soviet Union not like us. Ah. So we need to become a major. Okay, so don't take Argentina and Uruguay, basically. Oh, well, screw that. I'm taking Uruguay anyway. Easy war. For a little bit of extra land. But yeah, this is where we want to go to make our own stuff. Right. Okay, so, yeah, we might as well not even worry about the communist stuff yet. And let's get some more resources. So yeah, the minus 50% didn't affect this one. That's fine. Let's just run on super fast speed to hopefully get our war in. We'll get them to do it aggressively when they can. The Spanish Civil War hasn't happened yet, I just noticed. That's interesting. Alright, so a big thing that we're going to want is jungle infantry. Because fighting in South America without them is hell. Me and my friend learned that the hard way. Oh boy. Also, just it seems like Brazilian infantry just isn't that good. It's probably because just of how we had them equipped and the support they had. But yeah. Oh, here we go. Bit of a Chinese Civil War. So they're fighting these guys, and we got our resources, which is good. Oh, whoops! Wow, look at the oil that gives you. That's crazy. What else could we do? That would give us a civilian factory, which would be useful. And then down here it gives us all of our military factories. So let's do that real quick. Alright, so we're only about 80 days away, which is good. This will be a very quick war. All this waiting for justification just for something that's only going to take a few days is ridiculous, but oh well. Let's go ahead and get that. So 50 days. But yeah, it'll be interesting to try to take all these countries through justification, because at least with the fascists they get conquer goals. So I was able to take both of these at the same time, and then also take out pretty much everybody. I think one of the only countries you have to justify against is Chile in South America when you're playing as the fascists. So that's a bit upsetting. I didn't realize that. Alright, what other things do we have here? Fascists and democratics, yeah, so nothing. Oh, whoops. Let's go with industry. Alright, so we'll have our war in just 2 days. Perfect. And declare war. We don't have any allies, so declare war. And there we go. And that's over. Alright, so we could puppet them. Oh gosh, everything's playing at once. We could puppet them. Or take all of their states. I don't know if I want to puppet them or not. If I want to make a communist puppet. No, we'll just take everything. Because that gives us some more air bases and naval bases and stuff, which is nice. Alright, so good. Our first war, successful. We got 1 army experience from it. And yeah, sorry about everything playing at once there. That was kind of weird. I do kind of want to take Paraguay. How long would it take? Would it still be like 245 days? No, 120. Because, like, honestly, I mean, like, they're communists, so they could be our friend, but I just don't really want them there. Now, a country that is very useful is Venezuela. Now, they have a lot of fascism, but I'm going to start boosting communism there, because they were a very valuable ally. Same with Peru. Peru was pretty helpful as well, but they are also a fascist country. So, you know, they'd be kind of hard to convince. So for now, we'll stick with Venezuela because at least they have a nice bit of communist support. And yeah, I'm just gonna send my army up to Paraguay because they're another small country that we can just take over. Because I don't need their help. We'll go ahead and core that. That might have even... Did that give us any... It gave us some dockyards. And 1 factory, which went to this. Okay, good. Let's go ahead and start building some ships. Let's start building some battleships. Why not? It'll take years to make them, but... That's fine. Let's go ahead and get some more steel, because that's something that we're going to need a lot of. Yeah, there's no reason to keep these guys around. They'd just be in the center of me if I'm conquering everything, so there's no point. Marco Polo Bridge incident, so Japan and China will be going to war soon. Oh, they must have signed a white peace, yep. So we got machine tools done. Sweet. Let's get some dispersed industry going on. Recovery from war. What kind of tree do they get? Okay, so they get, like, it's a pretty standard one, but at least it's big for, like, you know, Paraguay of all places. What kind of trees do Argentina get? Yeah, they just get the base one. Okay. Oh no, never mind. Never mind. Theirs is different. No, boy, yeah, they got a huge tree. Oh. Oh, and they get lots of claims and stuff. Wow. All right. Interesting. Argentina might be a fun playthrough as well. So we're almost halfway there with justifying our war. Let's go ahead and also get field hospital. And yeah, I would like to at least take Paraguay as well before we end the episode. Let's just go ahead and get this done. Might as well. Yeah, these guys will just steamroll. Hey, Amelia Earhart didn't die. That's good. But yeah, our guys will just steamroll over them. Oh, here we go. Sino-Japanese War. So fighting going in Manchukuo, and of course, oh, we actually had some division, or a division, get deployed. Nice. So we'll send them down there. And we have some free military factories. About time. Let's go ahead and put another one into guns, just so that's faster. And yeah, we have our free factories. Wow. Alright. Let's go ahead and get some more stuff being built around here. We need more military factories. So yeah, it'll take a while for them to get there. 17 days to get across. Jeez. But yeah, no doubt. Yep, you can see the Japanese are making a very fast attempt at yeah, they already took Beijing and everything. And Nanjing will fall as well. Shanghai is within their sights. And there we go. Paraguay will say bye-bye. Yeah, I'm not too sure about this music playing every time, because it also, the music also plays. I might have to turn that off for future videos. I also feel like I've heard this from a movie or something, so it's probably copyrighted. See, like I could puppet them, but there's just no point. I'm only really gonna puppet people that are like on the coast or something like that. Like I don't want to puppet in my country. Pretty much, that's foolish. All right, so there we go. The two little neighbors are gone. So now Bolivia or Argentina would be the next obvious choices. Argentina probably a bit stronger than them, I would imagine. A little bit. So maybe I'd go after Bolivia. Of course, our army won't be able to cover this entire border. Oh, maybe it will. There's not as many states as I thought. All right. So they will be our next target. We'll wait and see how easy it is to get them there. Let's go ahead and get that done, because communism needs to be the only party. I think we've actually caught up on guns, which is nice. Let's go ahead and put a couple of those in all of these different places. And let's see what we can do here. Social order. Political power cost. Okay. Military factory construction speed, but division attrition. Let's do that. That'll help with building our factories, which is nice. I like that. Oh, we got another division finished. These ones are still waiting. Alright, let's get them there. You know what? Yeah, let's start justifying our war. 110 days. Because yeah, they don't have very much. That'll be a huge chunk of land for us, which will be nice. Alright, let's assign those factories real quick. Alright. They're too far away. So maybe if I put them here. Oh, I'll only be able to put the fighters. So let's move the bombers over there. I mean, I could always split them, which probably would have been the smart. Well, I can send 50 fighters as well. There we go. Then we'll have all of them. Oh, the fighters cannot make it that far. Alright. That kind of sucks. Well, let's get them on strategic bombing and close air support. So yeah, now we have planes in reserve. That's fine. Alright, most of our divisions are starting to be finished now, which is great. But what I'm going to do is, So I'll deploy these two. They're going to be under strength, but that's fine. I'm going to start getting some jungle specialists. We'll keep them as just those two. But we are going to give them engineer company and support artillery because they're going to be our elite troops. And we're going to want a lot of them because they only have two units in each. So we're missing artillery, of course, so we'll have to start building that. Let's give them a bunch as we finish factories. Let's go ahead and finish this. So those two are finished. They are green, but that should be fine. This unit's taking attrition from the jungle. Alright, we also finished this. Let's go ahead and get construction speed up. But yeah, this should go quite well. With our 20 divisions, we should be able to crush them relatively quickly, and you can see how all of these guys are being trained relatively quickly as well, which is nice. Oh, Italy wants to be friends with Germany. The Rome-Berlin Axis, initiated by the Italians. Germany and Italy have just announced their intent to sign a military alliance between the two countries, the Rome-Berlin Axis. As the two main fascist regimes in Europe, it was to be expected, but what could be... Okay. Okay, it's still just the Axis. Alright. Interesting, I haven't seen that pop up before. Oh, whoops. Not in Road to 56. Weird. I thought it was something different. I thought it was like a completely different axis or something. Alright, so... we'll probably want mobile warfare fighting in South America because, like, we're slow as fuck down here. Alright, so just a few days, and we will have our war against Bolivia, which should be quite nice. Should go pretty well. We do have some divisions marching around, which does jeopardize the plan a little bit, but with how little divisions they have, we should be able to crush them. But we need to take out all of South America before World War II, because any country that we fight that isn't fascist or communist will join the Allies. Even if they are fascist or communist, they might join the Allies. So we'll have to be quick to make sure we take them out. They take all of them out as fast as possible. Alright, so we finished that. Time to fight. And then there's this again. Is this... What is this music? Is this Battlefield? I really feel like I've heard this before. I'm not sure if it's from like Battlefield 1 or something. I don't know what mod is having that, but it's kind of annoying. So I'll probably have it turned off for next episode. Ooh, yeah, our tanks do not do well here at all. Alright, so we're having a bit of trouble up north. But if we can break through down here, just march on to their capital. Oh, we'll do considerably better. Yeah, just help there. You guys stop. Alright, so there we go. We are starting to break through now, which is good. We are being stopped down here, though. Or up here, rather, by some cavalry divisions. Oh, Finland announcing claims on Estonian territory. Interesting choice. Let's go ahead and build some more civilian factories. Alright, so they are holding their territory. But they are, you know, they're falling gradually. There you go. Finland's at war with Estonia. All right. Cut them off here. Whoops. Didn't mean to do a retreat move. Oh, split up, guys. Oh, there we go. The Spanish Civil War finally happened. Took long enough. Alright, so their country is starting to fall apart now. We're right outside their capital. Whoops. We'll march into it in a matter of hours probably. Yep, there we go. So there we go. So yeah, we will just take all of Bolivia. So they have been absorbed into the Socialist Republic of Brazil. Excellent. Sweet. So that's 3 countries annexed under Brazil, under communist Brazil. Perfect. Oh, even... do we have a different flag now? Interesting. Alright, we definitely want all these places cored. And we'll finish National Vanguards. There we go. So now we have this. Which put up our... whoa! Huge population now. Great. That's only on 1.5%. Alright, sweet. And all the other things are going down. So very good. So then we can send volunteers if we do this. Yeah, okay, I don't really care about that. We definitely want to get these extra research slots. Let's do that. Because we only have 2, and 2 is not very much. Alright, well good. We have a lot more room now, which is very nice. So now our production is going up. Let's go ahead and assign a few more things. Actually, you know what? I don't need that. Let's assign a few more things here. Perfect. And then who will our next target be? Maybe Peru. Peru is probably a little bit stronger though. No, 5 to 6. Oh geez, well. Maybe Peru will be my first communist puppet. Because they are, in my game with my friend, they were a very helpful fascist ally. So maybe as a communist puppet on the coast, they'll be very useful as well. So yeah, let's... oh. Justifying against them is very quick. Maybe, I guess it's because they're fascist. But let's send it. And we'll fight them. I'm also going to go ahead and change this to here. So that when they're deployed, they're right there on the front lines. But yeah, guys, I'm going to end the episode there. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to leave a like and a comment down below, as always. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you guys in the next episode. But until then, goodbye.